Alright, round two. So, continue off what I was saying before. The reason why no one else is getting justice is because we're not just. So, Alisi, coming from, like, what are your thoughts, coming from someone who is a mother and who has children and who is aware as to the deception that's been going on in the society and the games that they're obviously playing with our people, to where we're not getting results and we're actually getting to the point that we're complacent with not getting justice. Like, we're just taking it.
I will tell you that I separated myself from those people. So as it relates to me and my children, I've corrected the error in thinking for my children. It's okay to be black in private, because black is like the word nigga, okay? When we say nigga as black people, we don't mean nigger like we want to go hang each other. It's a term of endearment. So I'm saying, like, I taught my children, be black in private, but black in public means something different. And so, to be honest with you, I don't watch the news. I saw that. I didn't even listen to her speech because one of my friends who's a pastor posted it, and I already knew it was some Jesus stuff attached to it. And not that, this is very complex, this thing that we're in, right? So, like, I have nothing wrong with attempting to be Christ-like in character. Right? If you believe in, even if Christ is fake, right? The person that they paint him to be, there's nothing wrong with having those attributes, right? But as far as me worshiping Christ and, like, I'm not waiting for the dude in the sky to come back and get it right. It's not over until God says it's over. It kind of bugged me, right? Because in order to see the God outside of yourself, you have first got to connect with the God inside. And so you're exactly right. Like, the God outside, the mythical God that's in the sky, doesn't make it stop. The God inside has to rise up to put an end to it. So that's how I have taught my children. That's how I'm teaching them. And like I said, like, I've separated myself from people that think like that. So I give no energy. I give no sympathy. I don't watch those cases on TV because I feel like they're siphoning our emotional energy to use it. So I don't even... I know that it's happening because I'm in the world, but I don't really...
It's not really in your reality.
It's not in my cipher of reality now.
And that's how it's supposed to be, because if a ship is sinking, you can't expect everyone to stay on the ship because you want to stay on the ship. If you gonna stay
Jesus boat.
If you gonna stay on the Jesus boat and be like, he coming to save it, and I'm like, nah, I'd rather not wait. I'd rather not risk it. I'm not waiting for you. I got to worry about me. Self-preservation. Self. Not we-preservation. Self-preservation. And then when I can preserve myself, and then the one next to me can preserve themselves, and everyone else can preserve themselves, then we can preserve ourselves collectively.
Yeah.
But we're not going to preserve black anything. There's nothing to preserve with that brand. Because that brand, y'all should be fucking up Jesse Jackson. Y'all should fuck that nigga up. Because he's the one that came with that African American brand in 1950. Y'all should fuck his ass up. If you see that nigga, clock his ass. Because he put your ass in a box on purpose, and then he's collecting funds behind closed doors. You see what I'm saying? He knows that shit wasn't gonna go to trial. Why is he out here talking about black and African American? Who put him in position to spread that message? When Malcolm done already came back and then told everybody, yo, we need to change up everything.
And remind them, like, why don't we want to be black? I think this is the most important. In public, we don't want to be black because...
Well, before I even get into that, I do agree. I do agree that it's okay to be black privately, but if you cannot manage your shit to where you can separate when you're in your private and when you're in your public, don't play around with that. If you cannot make that distinction when you're in your private and you're in your public, don't say black in your private and don't say black in public. If you can, and you can make the difference, it clicks. In private, it means endearment. In public, it means I'm someone's property. If you can make that distinction, by all means. Privately, yeah, we all black. I don't got no problem being black. Privately, but not publicly when I'm doing business with foreigners on my land. No. I am a Moor. Alright? Simple. I don't play that black game because a black is a color. Now, the reason why it's not good to be black, going back into black is a color. Color is an appearance, something as distinguished from something that is real, a disguise. So now, once again, Scott ain't the name of the family, so therefore that would be a color. That would be a colorable name because it is an appearance. When you hear it, Scott, okay, this must be a European, and then you see him in person and they look darker than me. You see what I'm saying? That's a color. Now, according to law, color does not have the rights of constitutional law, does not have protections of treaty, does not have protection of contracts, does not have protection of international law. Colors don't have that. Colors don't have that. So when you claim or classify yourself through your words and your deeds as a color, don't be mad if colors don't get justice. The greatest Christians on the world could open their Bible. Jesus ain't come back for no colored people. Where you teachers talk about colored people? Or persons. So this is why shit ain't going to trial. Because colors don't exist. So if you claim it to be a color, it's like seeing a baby with no belly button. Where the fuck did it come from?
Right.
Where did the baby come from? Right? Like, wouldn't that shit trip your ass out? If you saw a baby with no belly button, but it's a natural born baby, how? How? Alright, here's a better one. Go on the map and look up the landmass called Blackadonia.
The land of black. Blacktopia.
Blacktopia. Find it for me. You know what I'm saying? Where black people originate from. And then they're going to say black people built the pyramids.
Yeah.
They don't even call themselves black when they're writing on the walls.
No.
So, we don't have constitutional rights as colors. They don't apply. Plaintiff in error.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, and no one is giving this information. Or if people are giving this information, they're not really going in depth for you to get an understanding. But there is legal shit happening right now. This isn't because of racism. This isn't because they don't like you. It's way beyond them whether they like you or not. It has nothing to do with why this is taking place. It's all based on you and what you were doing and how you were thinking and how you're educating yourself and your loved ones. Because this whole game is called Monopoly. And these niggas is playing, they playing for real. They playing for real. These niggas playing for real. Okay? So if you want to continue to play around with colors, when you have family members, like that shit don't bug you, it ain't go to trial. Not like it's the first time something like this ain't go to trial, but add that one to the rest of the list.
Yeah. All of them, matter of fact.
The list is just going like this.
Every single one that's
None of them went to trial. Nobody went to prison. Nobody. A lot of people got rich though. A lot of niggas wrote books. Sold some books, made some money off of your virtue and the sacrifice of your family member. because we haven't been educated enough to realize that we are not colors. So this is why things are happening the way it is. You cannot bring up suit against the United States as a color. You know why?
Can't do it.
Because the United States owns colors. They created them. They just took a fucking branding thing. They just put black on it. They just went shh, right on your forehead. That's the mark of the beast. That's talking about in the Bible. The mark of the beast is black.
Yeah.
African American. If you're classifying yourself as something that doesn't tie you back to origins in people, you're fucked. Guess what? You're considered 3/5 of a human being. You're not even considered human. If you don't know who you are, you're not human, according to society.